Hi everybody, Sanbonani. Welcome to my channel. And on this channel, Skulumama reality TV shows, celebrities, kanye nama YouTubers. If it is your first time joining me today and you really like the content over here, do not forget to press the subscribe button. Langizansi. So, listen, you guys, it's the second time I'm doing this video. I did a video which was a voiceover, uploaded it on my channel last night, and I forgot to release it. Maybe it's because I wasn't feeling so good about the video, and also just because this is a very sensitive story. And then in the morning too, when it was time to like release it for the videos that I could release in the morning, I just couldn't do it as well, you guys. And I think because I wasn't happy with the way that I did the story, maybe, and also when you do such a sensitive story, sometimes people can even misread your voice, and then they're like, why are you reading this story? This story is so sensitive. Sometimes you're laughing at something else, not the story, and then they're like, why are you laughing when you're doing this story? So it's always very difficult for me to do such a story. So when I wake up this morning, when I woke up and I saw the story on the Sunday World and how they are telling the story in this article, I thought, you know what, perfect. Then I'm just going to read this article because I think they're telling a story better than I was telling a story on the video that I did, because I was referring to what was being said on social media. So now you guys, let's do it. So this story has been trending, you guys, of a little boy, beautiful little boy, who did what a lot of 5-year-olds do when they hear the sound of a car and they know that their father is coming home. They would run to the car because they're so happy that dad is home. And he did that, you guys, and he ended up losing his life, at a place where he was supposed to actually be safest, at home. Just imagine carrying a 5-year-old. Toddlers in suspected hijacking shocks the nation. This is a story by Umpo Sibanyoni, writing for the Sunday World. So it says, just imagine them carrying a 5-year-old child. Those were the words by grief-stricken Soshanguve resident, captured in a collective shock over the killing of a 5-year-old Ditebogo Phalane in a crime-ridden township on Friday night. You guys, listen, I don't know if South Africa is ever going to get to a point where crime statistics like go down, because it looks like it gets worse every time, you guys. They should have just taken the car and left the child alone, reacted the woman in a voice note shared in a township community WhatsApp group in the aftermath of the heinous crime. In another voice note, a crying man is heard saying, my heart is broken. Why should they kill a vulnerable kid? Like, it's not understandable, you guys. It's never understandable when they take the life of an adult when they're committing a crime, because if you want the car, take the car. If you want the phone, take the phone. Whatever it is that you want, because most of the time they don't want the person, they want the things. And it's never understandable why they would end up taking the life of a person when they want the thing. Just take the thing that you want. The aim of a 5-year-old during hijacking incident at his home has brought a sharp focus on the Pretoria North Township as a haven of violent crime and criminals. Police said that they have now launched a manhunt for the suspected Maras. Okay, police are on the lookout for suspects who allegedly asked a 5-year-old child as they were hijacking the father in Soshanguve in the evening of Friday, the 10th of May 2024. This just coming Friday. The child was taken to the hospital where he was certified dead on arrival. The lookout is underway for the suspect, and the police have opened the case of and hijacking for investigation, said the Gauteng police spokesperson, Lieutenant Colonel Mavela Masondo. He, however, said that it was unclear at this stage how many suspects were involved in the and hijacking. It is reported that the father was arriving home at approximately 10:30 p.m. driving a white Toyota buggy when the child went out to welcome him home. I can imagine that situation, you guys. Like when a father is not living at home and a child knows that their father is coming home, they would actually refuse to go to bed, because this was late. It was 10:30 at night, and someone might think, why was the child not in bed? But sometimes when a child knows that the parent is coming, they would refuse to go to bed because they want to be awake when the father is coming home. An unconfirmed number of armed suspects allegedly hijacked the father in a buggy and asked a 5-year-old boy who later passed away in the hospital. He appealed to those who might have information that could help in the investigation or assist in the apprehension of the suspect, or contact the nearby police station or call Crime Stop on 08600 10111. Influencer Gift Makoti took to his social media account, reacting to the shock of the Soshanguve is rotten to the core. Just received the most terrible news. My cousin was hijacked hours ago in Soshanguve block UU. They took his buggy. He was with his son. They asked the 5-year-old boy. He didn't make it, Makoti wrote on his ex account. A voice note from a woman circulating on WhatsApp stated that the boy's father was coming from Mpumalanga to check on his wife who had recently given birth. Tshwane Mayor Silas Brink said that there was a need to take back the country from the criminals. I'm devastated by the news received this morning about the 5-year-old boy from Soshanguve who was killed in the hijacking. Looking at the photo of the family, my heart goes out to them. We have to take our country back from the criminals, said Brink. Amidst the spiraling crime wave in the township last month, Deputy Minister k1ll met with residents who complained about the escalating car hijacking, robberies, and AMs. Matale said that retired police officers were being recalled to assist in dealing with crime. Listen, you guys, this is very sad, this story, because the woman had just given birth, the mother had just given birth to a baby, and for her to be welcoming, a child, and then having to say goodbye to one, it's a really sad story. I can't imagine, you guys, how anybody would even be okay with pointing a weapon at the direction of a child, whatever the reason. Even if you were wanting to threaten the father, if you see that there is a child there, because obviously the weapon can go off at any time. Why would you even point it out at the direction where the child is? I don't get it, you guys. I don't get it. Okay, I hope that they are caught and they will be punished, you guys. When I was on Twitter, the very same account that was talking about the story, Gift Makoti, had also posted details of, so it's Gift Makoti, the account posted the details, because they have opened a GoFundMe account for the family. I'm not sure if the family had asked for that to be done, but they had put the details there in case somebody wants to give to the family. And I think the goal is like raising 5,000 rands for the family. So if you are somebody that wants to donate money to the family, you can do that, even though at this point we are not clear if this is something that the family needs, or it's something that was just set up as umnikelo for the family since they are going through a hard time. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please tell me what you think about this in the comment section. I think even though in South Africa we don't agree on a lot of things, okay, but we agree with one thing, and that is that we would love it if, we can get rid of crime so that we can live peacefully with our load shedding, and we can just deal with those problems that are not so serious, like load shedding, like people complaining about the grind, that type of stuff, not dealing with us fearing that our lives or the lives of our kids are not safe. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it before Pumegona, share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Cool.